Okay, we're in. Hello and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. It is Monday. I haven't got much to update you on since I last did my outro for my vlog, bringing out my booktube sign to do some filming. I actually don't have a huge amount to do. I'm pretty far ahead with it all, which is good. But I'm gonna get cracking with my Philip K. Dick Minority Report review. So there is that. And yeah, well, speaking of which, that is what I'm currently reading. Don't really have much else to update you on. I'm currently making some food, actually, some vegan jalapeno mac and cheese. So, well, I say jalapeno mac and cheese, it's meant to be jalapeno mac and cheese, but I didn't have any jalapenos, so I put bird's eye chilies instead, which is what they make peri peri out of. So it should be good. So I'll probably show you a little bit of that when it's done. I almost forgot to actually show you, but this is the mac and cheese. It is now sort of set a bit because, you know, I've let it cool down. Yeah. It's alright. I wonder where Biggie is. Oh, he's down here. Hello. Hello, can I get your belly? Wop, 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 wop. No, don't eat me. I'm just getting your belly. I'm just getting your belly, aren't I? Are you gonna bunny kick me? You're gonna bunny kick me. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Okay, that's actually a bit painful now. I leave. Ha! Ah! Claws away! Ow! It is fucking Tuesday. What? It is Tuesday. I didn't sleep very well last night. Well, I didn't sleep very well on Monday. And then last night I went to bed at like 10 because I was exhausted. And I was still lying in bed wide awake at 1 AM. So then I got back up for a couple of hours. And then just as I was about to go to bed, I'm not sure whether someone knocked on my door, but also I was like really freaked out by it, and Biggie was like staring at the door, and I was pretending I wasn't in or I was asleep or whatever. But when I went outside earlier, there's this box, this wooden box that goes over like the outdoor master tap, and that's been removed. So I don't know what's going on there. It's all very strange. So yeah, I kind of slept a little bit late today. I've had lots of work coming in today as well, actually, to the point at which I'm a little bit worried about work. I don't know, because last week I was worried I didn't have enough, and now I'm worried I have too much. But yeah, I think I'm doing all right. And like, again, I kind of need the money at the moment, so I'm trying to build back up on my savings for whenever I eventually move out. This evening, I think I'm going to go to the Chiltern Taps for the open mic night there, because I haven't been for a while, and it's the last one of the year, and it would be nice to see people. I also fancy a beer. Noemi might be coming as well, so we will see. Well, I need to see what she wants to do first, and she doesn't really know, so I don't know. I'm still reading Minority Report as well. I'm currently on What the Dead Men Say. And yeah, obviously, as you can see, I've been tabbing it, which means a full review will be coming soon. Yeah, I mean, Dick's pretty good. I love Dick. I've been getting some Dick in me. Yeah. We can remember that for you wholesale at the end of this, which is what Total Recall was based on. Some of these stories have been good, some not so much. A lot of them, it's kind of obvious where they're going, and so they try and do like a twist. But you know the twist is coming, and so it doesn't really work. But yeah, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. So that's where we're at.
Jump to the left and a step to the right. Put your hand on your head, moving knees in time. But it's a railway ride. Really drives you insane. It's the things that shine on you. It's the same song. the same song.
It's the same song.
Yes, it's the same song.
It's the same song.
Yes, it's the same song.
It's the same
Don't
song.
stop and look back. Where are you coming from? Where are you going? Well, I don't give a fuck about Christmas Day and what the Queen has to say. And I don't give a fuck about Christmas good and who's been bad and who's been good. And I don't give a fuck about Santa Claus and Black Friday and all this stuff. And I don't give a fuck if it snows all the color of the fucking reindeer's nose. Why does phony Christmas cheer? Starting August every year, and I don't give a fuck about this at all.
We haven't tried this together either. Well, we did.
We did, but we both played guitar.
Yeah. Ready?
So messed up. I want you here. In my room, I want you here. Now we're gonna be face to face, and I'll lay right down in my favorite place. I was in a state of empathy. All I cared about was everyone else. Expensive liquor and therapy. Forming around my emotional self. As I walk along the streets on a cold and windy day, with my guitar across my back, seems like everybody's in my way, and there's nothing I could do to change the man I am. If I was someone else, I wouldn't need your help to stand. Yes, she does. And everything she told me went through one ear and came out the other end. Now I'm waiting to cry my eyes out. She had everything she wanted, she's crazy now, she's got it. Baby, on this you can depend. I'm at my best, I am passed out. Singing blues 'cause it's raining again. It's cold and I can't sing. 2, 3, 4. And everything she told me went through one ear and came out the other end. Now I'm waiting to cry my eyes out. Love how your heart beats whenever I hold
song. I'd like to thank you for the so send you this Christmas card. Say it's not too late. I'd like to sing about all the things that eyes and mind can't see. Talk about the turntable. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Step into Christmas with me. Step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. You drink a merry, come along with me. Step into Christmas, the admission is free.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was good timing. Hello. I'm currently watching Alien 3. Sigourney Weaver's a bit of a badass in this. I actually think the short haircut really suits her as well. I mean, obviously she looks like shit at the moment because I'm 4/5 of the way through the film, so she's, you know, covered in bruises and cuts and stuff. But she's got, like, I don't know, the right shaped head for it. And this isn't like a thing about women saying like, oh, women shouldn't have like bald heads or whatever. Like, honestly, do what you want. But it's the same with dudes. Like, you have to have the right head shape to be able to pull off like a really close cut, I think. Like, it wouldn't work for me because my head's too massive. But she's got the right head shape for it. That's my opinion. I am sorry if that offends anybody. It's possible, you never know these days. I have been having a bit of a sort out, so I've got some more books over here I'm going to be selling. I found this drum, and this vegan toothbrush that I didn't know I had, so I'm going to give that to my other half. I've got some washing up over there to do. But yeah, because I've been going through, so I've managed, this is my kind of current TBR here. That thing at the bottom, it had this box in it. And I've basically emptied the box and we're getting rid of it. Hello, Biggie. Through here, as you can see, I've started removing the shelves from this to, like, you know, sort through them and decide which books I'm keeping and whatnot. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this bookcase because I might just remove the entire thing and get rid of this bookcase and then maybe use that to store my instruments in. I don't know, they're currently under there. I don't really know what to do with this space because actually having a bookcase there is quite a decent use of the space, but I don't get to look at them, you know. I want to keep my books where I can look at them. So also I might do, because for example this stack here, down here, so I've got this stack here in my bedroom, which these are all books that are going to be going up for sale. Yes, there are Agatha Christie's in there. I'm keeping my full Miss Marple, a bunch of my really beautiful facsimiles and a few other bits. But yeah, so I might just stack those up in there for now. We also have, this is like, that's all books that are all for sale as well. So I'll link below to my eBay store. So I've actually just sorted out in there. Yeah, it might be nice to maybe get rid of some of the crap that's up here as well, just because it, I don't know, stresses me out a bit. So I'm working on it slowly but surely. I did also, the bookcase that was inside there used to be behind that door and it had part of my TBR, but now we've just got that bookcase through there and then this one, and that's my TBR. So that's good. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm just trying to make it a little bit less, you know. Hey Biggs. Oh, what else we got? I've made these wholemeal pita breads as well, so that one's a bit overdone, to be honest. Those are a bit better. These are more like pita pockets because they went a bit tits up. I don't know if I've done the best job with these, to be honest. We've got these ones too. Are they any better? A little bit softer, I guess. I'm going to try a bite. Damn, that's good. Okay. Chickpeas, they're soaking to make some hummus and some other stuff. So, life update. I think the last time I updated you was on Tuesday, and then I went to the open mic night on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I had a hangover. The open mic was good though, and it was really nice actually because Noemi got to meet a bunch of my friends. Well, I don't know, she already knows quite a few of them because we move in similar circles, but she met a few more, and it was just really nice seeing her just chatting away and mingling and stuff. So that was good. And then, yeah, Wednesday she had the day off. So I went over for lunch and also had a cheeky shower at hers because my shower was rubbish, basically. It does work, but it doesn't have much pressure and the water's lukewarm at best. So when it's the winter, it's pretty cold in there, you know? So, yeah. So we did all that, and then, yeah, and then I came back here after lunch just to do a little bit more work, and then doubled back, and then last night her housemates had like a little Christmas party thing. I'm also wearing this t-shirt that she lent me. It's really nice, look. And then on the back, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try it like this, but I can't see. Anyway, it says fire and rescue service on it. So yeah, and then, yeah, I stayed over last night, came back this morning. I actually had a nap earlier because I was exhausted. But now I am just cracking on with cracking on. I'm doing a bit of work, bit of booktube editing, that sort of stuff. I'm literally right at the end of Minority Report. I think I have 4 pages left. And I'm reading We Can Remember It For You Wholesale, which is what Total Recall is based on. And like the characters, I think it's called Dennis Quaid. And like I remember that because of Arnie playing the role. But also there's a character called McClane in it, and I'm just like, John McClane. But yeah, so once I've finished reading that, which I'm going to give a 4 out of 5 for. I've already written my review because I'm right at the end, you know. Then I'm going to pick this up, which is Floppy Shoes Apocalypse 2, Cherry Nose Armageddon, an anthology of gruesome clown horror, edited by Mary Genevieve 48 and Alex S. Johnson. This is an indie anthology of clown horror, basically. So I'm going to pick it up and give it a go. I don't know whether I'm going to particularly like it. There's a story in there by Adrian Baldwin, who's an indie writer, friend of mine. And like, the actual layout and stuff, it doesn't look like it's going to be too like awful on my eyes or whatever. I do remember though, I did try to pick this up earlier and didn't really get into it, so I don't know, maybe it's not the best for me, but we will see. So that's where we're at. See, she's got the right head shape to have a short haircut as well. Actually, so does he. These people both have the perfect head shapes. But yeah, like if we've got K-Mac over here. If he shaved his head, wouldn't work. He'd look like a white supremacist. So yeah, I'm watching 60 Days In again, the last episode.
Imaginons que quelqu'un vous cambriole ou...
Instead of randomly shredding a solo on it.
You're having fun there.
I'm proud of you. Maybe we won't be enemies anymore. Next, $47.
Can I stop this? Is it gonna work? I'm watching this show called Daybreak. It is not very good at all, but I'm watching it because I have the French version. I'm also trying to sort out my website, but basically it's a bit of a fail, and it's taking a lot of time. And there's mess over here. I'm gonna get rid of my green screen. I've managed to clear a bookcase now. So there was a bookcase just through here, but I'm gonna use that to keep my instruments instead. And then that frees up that space where those instruments were, so I can get hopefully my case, my printer and the cat basket all in there. And then yeah, that's kind of that. And then this is like books to sort through, and then I'm gonna have that as well as this one as my keep bookcase. And yeah, I might only need 1 or 2 more in the bedroom, we'll see. I don't know how many books I'm keeping. Hey Biggie. So what is new? Well, I haven't filmed for a few days. Let's think what happened. Well, on Friday I went to meet Noemi, and then we went to see some live music. I actually got a little bit down. Well, I've spent all of Friday basically, and I'm still doing it today, sorting out my websites. And yes, it's very time consuming and ball achy. And like at the moment, what is this software doing? This software is basically like supposed to, because what's happened is my database has got fucking loads and loads and loads of spam comments on it for my website, and so I'm attempting to remove those spam comments before I upload the database file, because otherwise it just can't cope. But also there are so many spam comments that this thing can't fucking cope either, this software that's designed for working with it. So I don't know. I'm also doing my laundry today as well. Yes, so I'm gonna head there in a second. But yeah, so I got kind of down on Friday, and I was kind of down on Saturday as well. Luckily Noemi was really kind to me and looked after me, which is very nice of her. So last night I went over there and we ordered a pizza and we watched Fargo, which I've never seen before, but I was very impressed with. I really enjoyed it. It was very good. So sorry, I'm trying to fucking fix this at the same time, you know. Anyway, I stayed over yesterday, so that was good. And now she's headed off home, so she's currently on the Eurostar. I'm just, again, being productive today. I'm not off home for a couple more days yet, so I've got this little man to think of. Haven't I, Biggie? Don't want to leave you for too long. You miss me, won't you? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm still reading Deep Thinking by Garry Kasparov. Very interesting so far. I'm slightly over halfway through now. I will be honest, it's a lot more about chess and a lot less about AI than I was expecting. But hey ho, I mean, it's still interesting. It's just not quite what I thought I'd signed up for. But yeah. So I'm gonna go check my laundry in a second and do some more filming today as well. I think that's all I've got for you, really. Oh, I've put in a clip, hopefully, of the band that I saw. They played the Mos Eisley theme from Star Wars, which is very cool. Alright. This is the face of someone who's just discovered that those database files, yeah, they only have all of the spam comments. They don't actually have the posts or pages. So I've got to build a new website. However, I hadn't updated it for ages, so I guess it's no biggie. It's just slight inconvenience, I suppose. But hey ho, that gives me something to do today. I've got to build the Ilk website as well. I've got to build 2 new websites, basically. Oh, yo, god damn, I have been busy, guys. Oh, and my battery's running out. I should probably charge my other battery if I haven't already. I'm just gonna put my battery on to charge while we do this. I've spent the last couple of days doing a lot of tidying. Well, the last 24 hours, I guess. So I think I'll show you. These are some more books that I need to sell. Yeah, I don't know if I told you yesterday, there was a bookcase here. So that's now gone, and that is now holding up some of my stuff, and like my guitars are there, and it's allowed me to put some more stuff in here, which means in here, appreciated super messy at the moment because I've got clothes hanging up, but there used to be stuff on top of all of these bookcases, and now there is no longer. So that's good. Biggie's there. I'm just getting my stuff ready to head back to Tamworth. So there's my case and my TBR. So it's currently the 23rd. I was thinking about heading back tomorrow morning, but it's a bit of a ball ache to get the train on Christmas Eve, you know? But obviously I have Biggie to think about, and so I'm seeing if my mate Dave, that's actually the name of a band locally as well, but I'm seeing if he said he's gonna check on Biggie on Christmas Day and Boxing Day for me. He does only live around the corner, but it's, you know, very, very much appreciated of him. But if I can get him to check on Biggie tomorrow as well, then it means I can head back this afternoon / evening. I don't have too much left to do. I've got to hang those clothes up and sort of tidy my bedroom a little bit, like make my bed and stuff. I've got a Hoover with my crappy Hoover, and apart from that, I don't have too much else left to do, so I may be able to head back today, which would be nice. My mum's actually working tomorrow, but it's cool because I should probably work too. So I can just chill in her living room and, you know, watch YouTube on her TV. With her TV's got really crappy audio, it does my head in, but that's by the by. I have almost finished Deep Thinking by Garry Kasparov. I'm on page 221 now. This is literally a chess book. I thought it was an AI book. If you're interested in AI only, probably don't read this. It's about chess and kind of about how AI factors into chess, but mostly about chess. Luckily, I found it pretty interesting. We've just got to the point where he's lost to Deep Blue now, so, you know, that's kind of the end of the story. You see, I was expecting that to happen within like the first 50 to 100 pages, and then he would be talking about AI into the future, but not so much really. So that's a little disappointing, but just because it's been mismarketed really. But yeah, I'll probably give that like a 3.75 out of 5. And then last night I finished Trois Nouvelles by Edgar Allan Poe. This is a bilingual edition. It's got English on the left, French on the right, so this contains Le Chute de la Maison-Usher, Le Chat Noir, and La Barrique de l'Amontillado. So yeah, actually the last one, the Cask of Amontillado, was probably my favourite. I don't remember the Black Cat so much. I have read all 3 of these, but definitely the Cask of Amontillado, when I was reading that, I was like, fuck me, I remember this one. This is so bleak. So yeah, really enjoyed it. I give it like a 4 out of 5, and as I say, I think I've said before, the funny thing to me is that Poe is easier to read in French than in English. So so there's that. It's just because it's a modern translation, you know, as opposed to, you know, the archaic English used in it. But yeah, this was given to me by my girlfriend, and I very much appreciate it. Cracking. So that's about where we are. For my bedtime book, I've almost finished A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf. I have about 20 pages left to go, so I'll finish that in the next couple of days. My next French read is going to be Le Marchand de Venice. No, yeah? The Shakespeare play, yeah, it is The Merchant of Venice. Okay, so that's going to be my next bedtime read. I've got the English version as well because I've not read it before, so I'm going to be reading the 2 books simultaneously in English and in French. But the French version at the moment I have to read, I've got the introductory essay to read, and obviously there's no translation for that, so that's a little bit of a challenge. But I did skip into like the first few lines of dialogue and I can understand what's going on, so that's good. So there is that, and then my next bedtime read, I'm probably going to start Saboteur early, which is a non-fiction book about SOE, Special Operations Executives, I think they were called, you know, working with the French resistance during the Second World War. I'm actually going to be reading that in January as part of this readathon, the Get Shit Done readathon that Mara from Books Like Woe is organising. But I have 3 pretty big non-fiction books to read for that readathon, so I don't think anyone will begrudge me for starting it a little bit early, especially as my bedtime book, because they might all 3 of those non-fiction books, definitely one of them, which is just Allen Ginsberg's letters. I don't want to read that as my main book, you know? So we'll see how it goes. And then next up for my main book, I have The Outsider by Stephen King over there, which I've had for a couple months now. Charlie from Charles Heathcote here on BookTube sent me it. And I've been saving it because I tend to read Stephen King when I go away somewhere, and obviously I'm travelling to Tamworth to see my mum, so it seems like the perfect opportunity to get stuck in. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But as always, that is the end of another weekly vlog, so thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books, and if so, what you thought of them. Hit subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon for another bookish video. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.